Yeah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I just thought that intro was quite apt for Arsenal, really, wasn't it?
Very much so.
So, I think we all said last week we fancied West Ham to get something today, and it'd have been a special dull weekend if we could dismantle Leicester. Arsenal draw today, so we're now 4 points behind, game in hand. All on in it. Riz, you go first.
It is, mate. We've got to play him, haven't we, as well? So that's it's going to be massive, that game. It's going to be the biggest game we've had for a long time, and that's saying something, isn't it? Really, being a City fan. We beat Leicester yesterday in 45 minutes, didn't we? Second half. You know, I've seen a lot of people on Twitter, sort of social media, having a go, saying they've done this, they've done that, we shouldn't have done this. At the end of the day, at this end of the part of the season now, I don't care how we play. We can stick 10 men behind the ball as long as we win. Not bothered. This is where the season's won now. So, you know, all those not, you know, upset about the way we've performed yesterday in the second half. Tough, innit? That's how you win games. That's how you win leagues. That's how it is.
We sort of like caught each other after the match, didn't we? A little bit word for the word, didn't we? Let's just say that. And we pretty much said that, didn't we? We said, you know, what do we want? Would we have preferred to have kept all our players on? Haaland, KDB, Rodri, Ake, Stones, etc. Beat Leicester 9-0, picked up a couple of injuries, which puts us in a very bad position for Wednesday, or would we prefer exactly what Pep's done? Because by rights, 3-0 up, game was over. Yeah, I think Pep got it bang on. I think what it highlighted a little bit, Anne-Marie and John, was the players who came on. They didn't really take their opportunity, did they?
No.
For me, that second half showed that our strength in depth is not as strong as people say. As soon as Rodri come off and Phillips came on, I know people are saying give him chance and everything, but I've still not seen anything to actually show me that he's any good yet.
Mm-hmm.
He's older than Rodri. It's not as though he's young. So, you know, it's not as though it might take him a year to get used to the system, but not if he's not playing. And if he's not playing, then Pep doesn't trust him. Simple as.
Anne-Marie, should we simply say he's not going to make it, or are we being too harsh yet?
I'm all for giving people a chance.
Most players,
yeah. But for me, no, I don't think he should get the chance. I think he should maybe go in the summer. He's just not up to the standard. And, you know, like you said, a lot of the players that came on, with the exception of Alvarez, who works hard, I think didn't do themselves any favours. And it just shows you what a I mean, and even the players that came in yesterday, Walker and Laporte, I don't think either of them covered themselves in glory yesterday. And you can see why they're not getting picked. I mean, I was glad Aki got a rest, but
I can understand it more with Laporte because he's not really played a game at all, has he?
no.
Kyle Walker's been in and out, so he should be up to speed, really. But Laporte's played nothing. So I can understand Laporte not being, covered in glory.
I don't think Pep did him any favours, though, by bringing on mass substitutions, because he basically brought a load off at once. He should have just brought him in and out of the game as a player got used to the pace of the game, then bring another one in. I think making mass substitutions in the midfield as well didn't help.
We saw that in the derby at the Etihad, didn't we? We was comfortable. We was absolutely battering United. We made mass. But you know something? I'm not too fussed because I can appreciate what Pep did yesterday. As I say, I just thought it highlighted the ones who could have come in. Like I keep saying, the way Aki, waited for his chance. For Laporte, you'd have thought Laporte had come in yesterday and gone, right, this is my chance. But for me, Laporte yesterday was a bit, I'm going anyway. I'm not bothered. Yeah. I don't want to start it as a negative, but I'm all for what Pep did yesterday. I know Martin's not and stuff like that, but I was bang on with Pep yesterday, and I embraced the substitutions, what he did. Probably the only one what baffled me a little bit was Cole Palmer going in the centre of midfield. I thought that would have been probably more Rico Lewis, if I'm being totally honest. But listen, he tried something. We was comfortable. We've got 3 points, no injuries. We go on to Bayern Munich on Wednesday, and Arsenal drew today. Perfect weekend for me, boys and girls.
Yeah.
But even more perfect if they'd lost.
But we didn't come out of everything.
Yeah, it'd have been better if Mo Salah had scored his penalty last week. It could have been all over, couldn't it?
Yeah.
I'm delighted. I think it's been a perfect weekend for us.
Sorry, I'm in my car. I apologise now.
Didn't think you was in the Space Shuttle Columbia, mate.
Have you been dogging again, Martin?
No, Mrs. is rearranging the bedroom, so I've been kicked out. No way. Stop it. Listen, have you finished doing your happy clappy now?
Yeah.
You finished happy clapper? Because if Dad had finished 3 each yesterday, you wouldn't be sat there going, I agree with it. I agree with what Pep did.
You'll find out. Listen, good friend of mine, Mike Birch, who sits next to me, and my lad who sits next to me, and people around me. Even when it went to 3-1, and Kelechi hit the post, and Maddison, listen, down at the bottom freezer. Listen, I wasn't, what's he done? What's he done? I just like that. Pep, although he said at the beginning of the match and in his presser, his eye was totally on the match yesterday and not Bayern Munich. Bullshit. He's naturally going to be thinking about Bayern Munich, and I think his substitutions was bang on. It's not Pep's fault if the ones who come on didn't perform how they should have done with taking the chance. Because not one of them players who come on.
It's a good job Iheanacho's a City fan, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's all I can say. Because yesterday it could have ended up 3-3 quite easily.
No, listen, I get it. It was good. As I said earlier, though, I just think it was too many subs too early. It was too early.
Till the hour mark.
Well, I'd even waited till the 70th minute mark, to be totally honest. For me, anyway, I just thought, do you know what scares me? And maybe I'm looking to some of them players. The thing was, first half, we were impeccable. We were amazing, outstanding. And then second half, we didn't even go to the edge of the cliff. We jumped off the cliff. It was A to Z.
Would we?
No, I know we did.
Would we?
Yes. Yeah, and I get it's all this time. It's about results, not performances. I'm thinking of next week at Wembley. That's where my eye is at the minute. Some of them players came on because they're going to play next week at Wembley.
And that is the worry, and that's why I'm saying they didn't do themselves any favours yesterday. So on next Saturday now, Pepper's got to pick a strong starting lineup, because if he started with Cole Palmer, if he started with Phillips, Sergio Gomez, even could possibly say Walker, we've got a good chance of getting whooped next week. And by the way, their keeper is eligible to play. His ban finishes, I think it was yesterday. So obviously they've not got McAtee.
I'll tell you now, Phillips doesn't start a game for us again this season.
Listen, guys. And by the way, thank you everybody in chat for joining us. Welcome. I've got permission off Anne-Marie to play that video of her. Anne-Marie, have I got permission to play that video of you?
Yes, you do.
You don't have permission for mine.
I would just like to say thank you to Martin from Norway on YouTube for his analysis of me since I joined City. I really thank him for saying I world class and me better than Sergio Aguero, who is my all-time idol. He also say I should be starting every game ahead of Erling Haaland, which is an absolute honor. Thank you, Martin. I will speak to you very, very soon, because I invite you down to the CFA for an interview with me. Thank you.
There is. You don't, listen, how many fans get a personal video off their idol?
I tell you what, and is Italian brilliant?
I was going to say that is the worst Argentinian accent you've ever done, Andy. Never ever go to Argentina with that accent. Telling you. But by the way, it was a great hat trick, wasn't it, yesterday? By him. Oh, sorry. No. I just listen. I'm not going to dig out. I just think, like Anne-Marie said, Calvin Phillips. I posed a question last night on our stream. Would you bring back Lavia for 40 million or give Phillips another season?
Lavia. Listen, I'll be honest. I've been on the fence about giving Phillips another season to see how it develops. But do you want to know what worries me, gang, about that? It's going to burn Rodri out massively.
I'm not too sure of that, because I reckon John Stones is in that position now, helping him.
Yeah.
So that basically gives him half the job to do, because John Stones is there now. And if he did get injured, then I think John Stones could actually play that position, no problem.
But he's brought somebody in, John, as backup for Rodri, and that backup is so far
we all know it's wrong. I don't think he's turned out to be the player that he wanted. And you can see that because he's not starting games at all. And when he does come on, it's just terrible. His first touch is terrible. His passing, he's just not quick enough at all.
Riz, I don't know if you've seen the footage since of the goal. I sort of like looked at it with one eye last night when I come home on Match of the Day. Am I mistaken when we conceded that goal? When Phillips got in Ederson's way, Phillips was laughing.
I don't know, mate. I've not.
Have I imagined that, gang?
I didn't. I've
not seen it, to be honest, mate.
What Match of the Day? I've not watched it.
Is Lineker still on it? So that's another reason to not watch it, then, isn't it?
He's still Desmond Lynam.
What I'll do, mate, I'll happy with that. Dickie Davis and Desmond Lynam, happy days.
You used to like Dickie, didn't you?
You've seen the pictures, haven't you?
I want to know how long you were on the operating table for, though, Riz.
It was over a few months, to be honest. It was very difficult. They said I was that masculine. It was really difficult to reduce me to a female.
I tell you what, I was screenshotting your tweets yesterday, pictures, mate.
It was more scary that Andy was liking him and retweeting him and love-outing him and all sorts.
Absolutely.
Hey, you know what the worst of it is? The worst of it is, I'll post a picture of my niece Rachel, and I look absolutely spitting image of her.
God help that poor girl.
I know.
Hang on, Riz. Isn't that your alter ego?
Rachel, yeah, it was only on Saturday after the football.
I tell you what, Riz, I even shown a picture of you to my missus, and I went, I tell you what, love, it's a good job you spoken for.
Yeah.
I thought Riz was thinking, oh, that's what it looks like with there.
Well, honest, there's another one, and I tell you what, I'm going to Turkey, mate. When we got Champions League final, I'm going 2 weeks early. And you're going to see me on the terraces with a full head. Honest, can't wait. And teeth.
Well, give an head, you say.
So you got a Turkey, so someone can give you head. You know,
I'm going to Turkey, going for my teeth whitened.
Oh, well, we'll get my buy one get one free offer, mate.
I'm actually going to Turkey, but I'm not going for my teeth whitened.
Whatever.
I just got back.
No, listen, it sounds like I'm going in. I'm not. The first half was outstanding, breathtaking football. But I just thought the changes were too much too soon.
I agree with that. I said that, I think, just before you got on, and I said that I agree with the changes he made, because you've got big games coming up, and to be honest with you, that game was won at half time. I think he just brought them on too quickly, and too many at once. Should have waited and staggered them.
I think he admitted
that's my only criticism.
He did say that afterwards, didn't he? He said if that Madison chance had gone in, might have been a whole different ball game at that point.
Yeah. But if my auntie had a willy, she'd be my uncle. And I think Pardo Oaks has hit something really. Anne-Marie, you looked a bit then. And I think Pardo Oaks has got something that, despite of what we've said, how can you expect these players to play at the same rhythm as our other players if they're not playing? Absolutely.
Because they're training together every day.
That's our backup.
No, but listen, just hear me out for 1 second, right? That's why I'm a huge fan of reserve team football coming back. Because
we haven't got that.
No, but to be fair, Pardo Oaks is right. You can't expect them to come straight off and get on the pitch and start flying and stuff like that, because it's match fitness. So it is, I say, despite what we said, it's a great point. Is
it match fitness, or was it ability, we saw?
It's a bit of both, isn't it?
But that's my point. If Rodri gets injured now, say we wake up tomorrow morning and Rodri's broke his leg getting out of bed.
Must be a high
but Grealish has done something. The point is, these players have got to come in to replace if we get injuries. That was my issue. My issue was the drop off. There was a massive drop off yesterday, and that's what worried me. And this belief that we've got 2 11s that roll out and win the league week in, week out. It's a myth that we've got this glorious 22-man squad that would win every game every season. It's just not. We haven't got the squad depth. I think we have sometimes. And I'm not trying to call out, but I'm sorry, Cole Palmer, I love him to bits, but he needs a loan somewhere. My issue, I would be totally happy with Calvin Phillips having a year, but you will lose Lavia. Because Lavia will not be at Southampton next season. And I know the buyback's not till 2024, but I'm sure City aren't stupid. If Southampton were going to sell him on in the summer, we would get first refusal back onto that. So are you willing to lose a 19, 20-year-old kid for a 28-year-old Calvin Phillips who may come good? Because not everybody makes it. We always have this thing of a year. Mangala never made it.
Nope.
Not everybody makes it, sadly. I know we all love it, but they don't always make it. And it's not digging anybody out. To come into this Manchester City team, you have to be amazing. You have to be brilliant.
That's why Wilfred Bonner didn't make it.
Wilfred Boney, another one. Top goal scorer in a calendar year. Came to City and flopped.
Totally.
and not everybody makes it. And I know that's hard to face. It's like, Sergio Gomez. Sorry, he's not good enough. I watched him struggle against Girona. That's where he should be, Girona. I know it's hard.
Your Girona or my Girona?
He can be bloody any Girona. But and that's not digging him out. That's just being honest. I'm sorry. We're not Manchester. It sounds like I said 2 weeks ago. We're not Manchester City 20 years ago.
Well, no. I totally agree with the depth of the squad. I mean, that's ridiculous. There was a comment came up before about Arsenal Fan TV, going on about that we've got 2 teams we can put out. We haven't got two teams. We've probably got at full stretch. We've got a couple of replacements, but they're not. We haven't got any like. We've not got any like players. We haven't got any like for like swaps, and in a way that's good because we've got a bench of game, of match game changers. We can change how we play. It's Pep. Somebody just put up there at the bottom of the screen, Charles, I think it was. He made a risk. It was a calculated risk, and it nearly didn't come off, but it did come off. So let's pat him on the back for that, making that risk. Well, the point you're making is a good one, though, Martin. That we haven't got this amazing bench, but that shows Pep doesn't normally do what he did. I've never seen him substitute like that. He's normally at least 60 minutes.
That's what surprised me. Riz, that's what surprised me.
Yeah. So he, for whatever reason, and only he'll know, he made them substitutions, and it might have been a massive mistake. Well, fortunately, this time he played off.
Riz? Anne-Marie, let me ask Anne-Marie something here, guys. On paper, would you have made that the changes at the start and even the substitutions? Or I think it was Dave who's just said should have been 10 minutes more. I'm assuming it means should have waited 10 minutes more apart.
I would agree with that. I think the changes at the start weren't such an issue. But the other substitutions, I would have waited 10 minutes into the second half before I started making them. By all means, make them, but don't make, because you made, two at half time with Stones and
never
Haaland.
does.
Yeah, Stones and
Let's
Haaland.
not forget, though, Leicester made quite a few at the same time as well.
I know, but you look at Leicester, and I'm not being funny, you've got a Steptoe playing up front who did absolutely nothing in that first half.
Leicester City were garbage, Ander. They were the worst teams come he had in that first half.
Riz, you was playing up front for Leicester.
Hey, I'd have probably done a better job.
You probably would have done, Riz.
What happened to Diaz? That was my big concern. Of Diaz was a rock, an absolute rock for the whole game. And then all them subs came, and Diaz just started brain farting.
Do you know what? Too much to think about.
Problem. Yeah, he's got to start worrying about everybody else around him rather than just his own job then.
Diaz plays better with Stones. Fact.
Do you not think it is a little bit of worry on the other players around, though? Like, do I trust Gomez? Do I trust this guy? Do I trust that guy? I've got to do 3 jobs in one all of a sudden.
Well, yeah, and that's the point, isn't it? Is too many substitutions. Every player, if they come on the bench, they come off the bench. They've got to at least have 5 or 10 minutes to get into the pace of the game. If you're bringing 3 players on or 2 players all at once, you've got players all over the pitch that are taking 10, 15 minutes to get into it. And if you're trying to organise that defence, you've got to look after 3 people and yourself, and they're not getting into the game quick enough. Then they took advantage of that. And put us on the ropes for a little bit. And that's all it was. It was pure. I don't think we can sort of. The players are on the bench for a reason because they're not as good as the players that are playing starting 11. As such. I'm not saying that's man for man exactly true, but you understand what I mean. Mm-hmm. But when they come on off the bench, they can't all come off at once. You can't do it, and that was the mistake. Them players, if they'd have come on 5 or 10 minutes between substitutions, we'd have had a different outcome yesterday. We'd have gone on and won more, I think, or they may not have scored.
Well, they'd have got into the game then, wouldn't they? Each time, instead of a total change. Well, all I can say is let's hope that's Pep's overthinking done for this season.
John, John, go with Blue Art's comment there, pal, 'cause I think he speaks a lot of sense there.
Yeah, definitely. Pep sees him training all the time, and I think he does trust his players. But when they come on and don't do what he wants, then I think that's why they don't get to play all the time. Because
let's read it because it'll be going out on audio as well. Because they'll just go, "What the hell's he said?" Blue Art said, Pep clearly has more confidence in his players than many of the fans. I'm amazed how people criticise Pep even after his team wins. Absolutely, mate. And it baffles me. And that's why I said, Blue Art, I don't know if you was with us from the beginning. I endorsed every substitution Pep made yesterday. Probably the only thing is the time in between it, like I think it was like Dave said. But something, I think it was Charlie as well, a calculated risk and it paid off. Absolutely. And listen, we're sort of here having a bit of a... But, like I said, 3 points, players... No injuries. We're going to Bayern in good shape. Yeah, players have had a bit of a rest. And Arsenal dropped 2 points. Perfect weekend.
So it is, and that's brilliant. I'm just looking at it. Maybe I'm looking at it from the coach's side of the fact is it was great and it was a calculated risk and it paid off, and that is wonderful. I'm looking at the bigger picture. And my point is on that is that could have, it sounds mad to say this. I know you're going to go if my uncle, if my auntie had a willy and all that. I know you will. That could have quite easily gone. Nobody could have quite easily gone. It could have quite easily gone to 3-3. And then we're on a different subject. We're on a totally different stream. Because I'm telling you now, if Madison had took his chance and they hadn't hit the post, we'd have all been sat here going crazy at Pep for that.
Yeah.
And that's just a fact of it. That's just, we can't hide that fact. And that's what John just said. I hope that's just Pep getting his little rotation, Pep silliness out of the way and we don't see it again. Because he even changed formation yesterday. I sat there for 2 weeks arguing with Rich on our channel saying he's not going to change formation, he's not going to change the back line, he's learned. And Andy's laughing because I even had a bet with him. I went, he's not going to do it, he's learned. And then yesterday when I saw the lineup, and Andy, and when we met Andy and you went, what's the lineup? And I told you, even you looked at me and went, what?
Oh, yeah, I saw you. I forgot about that.
He was that drunk, by the way. And he sat there and he was like, what? I went, nah, Aki's not in. He's not in. He's not even gone 3-2-2-3 anymore. He's gone clean 4 at the back. Martin, it was the right opponent to do it to, probably.
Can I ask you a question, Martin? Are you in a grumpy mood because your missus has thrown you out and you're living in your car now?
No, I'm not in a grumpy mood, but I'm not going to sit here and when Pep makes a mistake, I will think he's made a mistake. I'm not going to sit here and go, Pep's immune to criticism, because I don't think he is. But I'm also not going to sit here and it was a great win and it's been a great weekend. We've got to look at it that way. But don't do it again, Pep. Don't do it again.
I don't think he will do it again because I think yesterday was the game to do it.
And he learned something yesterday, didn't he? Again,
and he will have learned something from that. But when you look at the games we've got coming up, so if you think we've got Bayern on Wednesday night, Sheffield United Saturday, and then we've got Arsenal in the week. So I think he knows enough. He knows what our best formation is. He knows at this moment in time what our best team is. So I think he's less likely to make those type of changes again. I don't think we'll see him, other than maybe Sheffield United. I don't see him making 5 substitutions in a game again this season.
For everybody who's wondering where Martin's got, I think his missus let him back in the house now. Ian Spencer there. Good evening, Ian. Phillips needs a run of games to get up to speed. But where are those games coming from? Absolutely, because if we put Phillips in now,
I just kicked him out again.
Martin, it's not like you have a fag in your mouth.
Oh, sorry. What?
He's sponsored by Benson and Hedges.
It's not like you to have a Peroni in the mouth, in your hand.
It's mental, isn't it? No, but I think Ian's got a great point there. It's like, yeah, we want to see these players do more
They're after me. Found me.
Oh, it's your missus phoning the police. Your missus phoning the police, mate.
I might not be here for much longer. I might be in the back of my van.
So, yeah,
players do space for you do your podcast.
Yeah, players do need extra minutes. They can't get them at the moment because we're in the semi-final of the FA Cup. We're at the latter stages of the Champions League. We're at the latter stages of the Premier League. It's not going to happen, is that, Marie?
No. And that's the thing. It's not going to happen this season for him. And it might happen during pre-season and the start of next season. But that's if he's still with us at the start of next season for the likes of Phillips. And, I do think we have to look for a younger option. Someone like Labia. Maybe... No, not you. But like Labia to come in. Because we are a young team. If you look really, the oldest player on our team at this moment in time is Gundogan, I think. I see Kyle Walker being probably gone in the summer as well. So again, the age of our team is coming down all the time. So I think that's what we need to do. We need to look at somebody younger who can be more moulded into Pep's style of play, which I think we would struggle to do now with Phillips.
And with a 19-year-old about to enter the fray as well.
Yeah.
Gonna what?
Said, and with a 19-year-old about to enter into midfield as well.
Yeah. Was he 19 now?
Yeah, he's 19 now.
Oh, I thought he was 18 forever.
No.
Who?
He's 19 now.
You thought Bellingham was 18? Have you just got in a time warp?
No, he's always 18, mate.
Don't worry, he'll be 25 and shit in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it's now.
Right.
Listen, as soon as he comes to us, the press will have him down as shit. You can guarantee that.
He's a load of crap, overpaid, waste of money.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. As some City fans, maybe one or two yous on here, going a bit overboard about a not brilliant second half.
No, I just put his point across. It's not going overboard.
No.
All he's talking about.
Listen, at the end of the day, City set a high standard for themselves, and the first half was a top standard. We finished the team off in 45 minutes. It was game over in 45 minutes. So the way we capitulated in the second half, the drop off was the concern. More today when you analyse it than it was to me yesterday. To me yesterday, I've not even given it a thought, to be honest. It's only when you come away from the game that you analyse it and you think, yeah, that was a bit of a, could have gone either way. But yesterday, I didn't believe for 1 minute that we were going to get beat, even when they've got it back to 3-1 and they've hit the post and Edison made the save. So, it is what it is, and that's the thing is that's where we're at now. We're at a different level now. So we have got the right to criticise, and if things aren't going right, we're not happy clappers, but you've got to call the good and the bad, haven't you? That's what we're here for.
He hasn't already got. We got a buyback on him, by the way.
2024, isn't it? Lavia.
Yeah, but he won't be. Yeah, I won't count when he leaves Southampton. He won't be at Southampton next season.
No, I get that. It's and by the way, Riz, I'm not criticising the people who think we are second. Who are in a bit of a meltdown because of our second half. People pay the money. They can have whatever opinion they want. Just trying to put. I just thought yesterday. I thought the same as you. Wasn't worried in any way, shape, or form. But also, probably the difference between me and you, pal, is wasn't even worried about it today. I just thought it was. It's
all right. Let me throw a question back to you lot then. When was the last time you felt the Etihad that nervous?
I didn't think it was nervous.
Tottenham.
It was, and the atmosphere was flat. Everyone was all getting all EBGB, and that last 20 minutes, and you could feel the tension around that stadium when they were getting their chances.
I felt yesterday, the only thing that was flat yesterday was the Grolsch in there.
Can I just say this?
Pants.
The crazy thing was the atmosphere was brilliant. We had the ground doing a Poznan, and then they went and scored.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Then it got a bit nervy. Everyone was like, oh, and then it was the Diaz, and it was built. Listen, I'm not trying to. My overall point on this is it was just too many. I would have liked Gomez, Phillips on, but bring a Gundogan on with them for the last 15 minutes.
Yeah.
15 minutes wasn't going to kill Gundogan yesterday. Just a little bit of experience in there with the youngsters, with the players who haven't played a lot, just to settle them down.
That's all.
I disagree with that.
I'm with Martin on that one, because I think, it paid off. We got the 3 points yesterday, which is the most important thing, but it could have been very different. And after today's result with Arsenal, it would have made, it would have made a lot of difference. So I think we're entitled to kind of say it was a bit more nervous in the second half than it needed to be, and it needed more experience in the midfield when you're taking the likes of Kevin off and Rodri off. It needed a bit more experience in there.
Can I just put my point across slightly? The first half, Leicester looked frightened to death.
Yeah.
Because we had all the big guns on firing and we just blew them away. The second half, when Pep made all them changes, that seemed to give Leicester a bit of confidence, because they started to see that we dropped off, so they stepped up more. So that's where the big, massive contrast was, because we went down and they went up. So that's what I think.
Yeah, this, I don't know. It must be just me. I just
flapping. I ain't flapping.
No, I agree. You're not flapping, mate. I just don't get it. I just thought it was a perfect scenario. Yeah, we rode our luck a little bit, but the good thing is as well, for me, it just proves that Ederson's back on point now as well, which is good to see.
Yeah. Yeah, again, he had a good game yesterday, and he kept us in it. To be honest. But I think yesterday we're old school in here and what have you, and I'm not reading too much into what went on yesterday. At the end of the day, I want to win the league, and I want to win the Champions League, and you can't win them all without taking some risks. We've got to take risks, and I'm hoping that's our risk taken yesterday, and it's done. Then that's put us in a great position now to be able to pick strong teams for the next games that are coming. We've got 3 season sort of changing games, haven't we, coming up? We can decide how our season pans out in the next 3 games, can't we, really? So I think them things had to be done. I think he just got the timing of them was wrong. And to be honest with you, I think that's it. I think that's all there is to it, to be honest.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not suddenly getting scared. I'm the guy who went out as the treble father for 3 months, saying we're going to win the treble. And I still think we've never had a better chance to do what we're about to do. Maybe I'm thinking of next week, because I'm sat there like, what's he going to do at Wembley? And I don't want to do what I did last season where we all travelled down there and he stuck a reserve team out and he rolled over.
That's what I'm saying to you, Martin. Yesterday, Pep probably had Wembley in his mind for the clubs who come on, but now Pep will be going, maybe it's not a great idea.
I hope so.
No, I think what he learned yesterday was basically for himself. He can't bring 3 players on all at once. I don't think you can read too much into players' individual performances. I mean, if you look at Phillips, he was totally overrun in midfield because the players that came on weren't up to speed. He was in there on his own at certain points. So I don't think Pep's learned anything about his players. I think he's learned more himself that don't do that again. I think he'll hold his hands up in his... Sorry?
Shows how world class Rodri is and how integral to this whole system. To me, he's the best CDM in the world.
Mm.
Absolutely. You get no arguments from me on that one.
No, definitely not.
What arguments would we get from you if you want a Rizzy's rant?
No.
You're all good today, mate. You're all good today.
Yeah, I'm happy this week. I'm happy this week. Yeah.
Give it next weekend. We'll see where Rizzy's rant.
We'll see one. There might be one coming up. I had a little one yesterday with one of our GMP's finest, but we won't go into that.
I tell you what, you can't be. I believe when you see that face, you can't be Rizzy's happiness.
Hey, are you alluding to that picture we took?
Absolutely, mate.
With my alter ego, Pauline.
I just think we should be. Somebody said it in the chat before, about taking risks. We've got to. Listen. In my humble opinion, what Arsenal have done all season, apart from Gab, they've put their best 11 out all the time, and that seems to be catching up with them a little bit now. So we've got a chance to freshen up a little bit, and that will do us a world of good because Aki didn't get anywhere near the starting. Aki needed a rest because he's been absolutely brilliant. You know, the only confusing one for me yesterday was Cole Palmer in the middle, in the centre and mid. But can live with that. He tried something different. You know, so be it.
We won. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
We did.
I want to know who these 2 Ricks are.
Rick 1 and Rick 2.
That'll do.
Rick Shaw.
Keep the names anonymous.
It's the new transport for the Bayern game.
Oh, Rick Shaw.
Yeah.
That's what you're getting on Bayern Munich on Wednesday night.
And, hey, we've been there. We've done that.
Yeah. Ian Spencer. Bang on again. Bang on. We all said get 3 goals up and comfortable and stuff like that. And rest players, Pep did it, and now we're all complaining about it. Exactly, mate.
No. I'm not complaining from my point of view. There's rest players. No, there's rest players under. There's then taking nearly all you 11 off. It was just, all I'm saying is, for me, there's too many. So all I'm saying, I have no problem with that, but they all departed at the same time virtually.
Yeah. And that's unheard of. He's never done that. So I think he tried, knowing Pep, he'll have tried something like he does, and Pep will have got something amazing out of it. You know, we're not having a go at anybody. We're pretty much stating the obvious, really, aren't we? I mean, what we're talking about here, we none of us has come up with any rocket science. We're all stating the obvious. He made changes and too many too soon. That's it.
Yeah, that's all we're saying.
Just panicking, Nickers.
Pancakers.
Anne-Marie, put them straight.
No, you know my thoughts. I think it was definitely a case of too many changes all at once yesterday. It was the right thing to do, but he didn't need to make the changes at half. He didn't need to make 2 of those changes at half time. And he needed to bring on more experience into, like you say, 15 minutes for Gundogan wouldn't have done him any harm yesterday.
What happens if he got injured, though?
What happens if me auntie had a what's it, it should be, is what you've been saying for half an hour.
No, because I've always called me Auntie Sam Smith anyway, so it don't matter.
No, but then it's like saying we shouldn't have started KDB yesterday or Haaland yesterday or Diaz
what if they get
yesterday.
injured? What if they get injured?
No.
We've all.
Yes, it's exactly the same thing, Andy.
Hang on, I'll go back to what Ian Spencer said. I'll go back to what Ian said. That's what we all said.
Yeah, and I'm not disputing that, Andy. But what I'm saying is, you're saying about bringing Gundogan on for 15 minutes. What if he gets injured? I'm saying the same theory then works for why start Kevin. Why start Diaz? Why start Stones? Why start Haaland?
Totally different. Because if we wouldn't have started them and would have started the substitutes, what came on, would have got beat by Leicester. So you've got that. That is
but you don't, Andy. You don't know that. You don't know that. It's all hypothetical, isn't it? We all, we're all saying like if he'd have got injured or they got injured, let's deal in the facts. Nobody got injured, and we won 3-1. The point we're trying to make is being critical, which we can be now because we're that good. Is I wouldn't have made the changes when he did, and Pep's never done what he did yesterday. He's never done that.
He did in the derby at the Etihad.
Look,
what happened there?
If Pep doesn't do these things, we'd have nothing to talk about.
True.
You just said, Andy, he did it in the derby. What happened? Are you saying we've got to be 6 goals up now?
Yeah.
Old school. Yeah.
No, I know what you just said. We did the exact same. No, we actually did less. Factually, we brought on less players, and we conceded 3 goals.
Yeah.
Well, we brought we brought more on. I'm not calling you a moron, by the way.
Who's a moron?
We brought more on yesterday and conceded less.
No, I'm not. Anyway, no. Listen, we won. West Ham have dropped points.
Yeah,
we'll win the
move on
title.
from that anyway.
We'll win the FA Cup. We'll win the Champions League, and we'll have a nice big parade round town.
Martin, there's one there for you, pal.
Yeah,
you can see it better.
No, title will already be over by the time I'm on holiday.
I know, because we'll win it by 3 points. Right, so
I reckon 6 points we'll win it by.
Right, let's go for the title running, right? So this is what we've got left, right? Just let me turn my dodgy ticker off.
Don't, you'll die.
Thanks, mate. So Arsenal, you'd expect them to beat Southampton. You'd expect them to beat Southampton at home. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd expect them to have a tough old game on the next one.
Yeah, they'll lose that one.
Chelsea, it depends what Chelsea turns up. Because, by the way, I still think Chelsea has got a chance against Real Madrid on Tuesday, by the way.
Not a hope.
Behave.
Listen to me. I didn't think Real Madrid were all that last week.
No, they were awful.
Yeah.
But you've got...
And they still beat Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea have got absolutely no chance.
Then they've got Newcastle, which Newcastle is going to turn up now because I was disappointed in them yesterday. Villa, absolute slaughter. Then they've got Brighton at home, Forest away, and Wolves at home. You'd expect them to win I'd expect them to win 3 of them, potentially draw 2 out of their remaining 2, 4, 7 games.
Where have you got these City fixtures from?
Why?
Because we're not playing Brighton next Sunday.
Kind of wrong, mate. And the West Ham game's already confirmed.
No, but we've still got them same teams, haven't we?
Oh, right, okay.
Right. So we've got Arsenal, yeah. So Arsenal got another Premier League game before we play. They've got a game next Friday, is it? I think it's next Friday they play. So that they'll play that. So they're potentially 7 points ahead, and we've got 2 games in hand. Yeah. Then you've got then we've got Fulham away, Leeds at home, Everton away, Chelsea at home, Brentford away, West Ham at home. I can't see. I don't want to tempt fate. I think we can win all them.
I think we'll win all the home games. It's then what we do away.
But we've got the old City mojo back.
Look, I think Brighton will have a lot to say in this title running.
Yeah.
For both teams, because they're the out of all of the teams, they seem to be the one that the best at the moment. And I think they'll be fighting for Europe.
I just think we've got now the momentum to go on and finish 3 or more points ahead of Arsenal, because I thought
I still think we will finish 6 points ahead.
I hope I'm not going to regret this, but I think Arsenal are bottling it now.
Oh yeah, you can see that now with the last 2 games they've played, especially today against West Ham.
Oh, I've been talking to Arsenal fans to this afternoon. They think they're coming to the Etihad to win.
They've got to go to the Etihad and try and win.
But listen, it's totally flipped round. It was only a few weeks ago, right, that Arsenal fans were saying we could still go to the Etihad, lose, and still go on to beat you. We could actually draw against them now and still go on to win the league.
Yep.
So it's not that big a game now than it was.
I'd rather win it. I don't want to draw the base.
I'd rather draw it than win it. Of course, I'd rather win it, but that's how quickly Marie. That's how quickly the season has turned in favour of us.
There's still twists and turns left yet.
Oh yeah, there always is, mate. Definitely, and I can't see us winning every game. I think we'll draw at least one.
Yeah. Martin, read that one out from Super City.
Oh. Martin is flapping. Stop it. You've been positive all season. We shouldn't be focusing on a meaningless negative. It was a fantastic win. Job done.
Correct.
We all sort of agree with that.
I'm not even flapping.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Do you think Pep Guardiola went in at the end of that game and went, "Well done, lads, that was brilliant, 100% great"?
No, because his English is not as good as yours.
I don't think Pep ever goes in and said that was brilliant.
Yeah,
I don't think he's ever 100% happy, is he?
No.
I just think
you can't make the genius happy, can you?
Super City can be 8 because he thinks we're getting screwed over on Wednesday night. So who's flapping now? He thinks red card and all this, 3 goals early on.
Oh, he's trying to think about typical City, isn't he?
Don't you start going for our viewers, Martin?
No. I know who Super City is. You're all right. And thank you for all your lovely work, Super City. He's one of my mods.
Right.
He probably speaks more sense than you, and he's not flapping like a bleeding an eagle.
But Martin, you've got a scooter.
No.
He's got a butler.
Not one of them. Have you not got a fishtails coated out? No.
Lambretta.
Nope.
See,
not one of them ones,
it's all called game management. Risk even managing have got to be taken. Pep did exactly the right thing. You can't blame Pep because they have a nervous disposition. Spot on. Guys, what's up?
Who's got a nervous disposition? Who's got a nervous disposition?
Martin, I'm feeling sorry for you. You're getting all the stick, yet I've agreed with you.
Do you know what? I'm not over panicking. I just know for a fact a lick of paint and a good save, we're having a different conversation right now.
You lick windows, not paint.
Behave. No, listen, I get that's what a goal is there to do, is save. I get all that. It's great, we won, we move. But I'm not going to have that some of them plays yesterday aren't good enough for Manchester City. Sorry, they're not. You want me to come on here and go, all our players are class? I'm not going to do that.
It's like Arsenal fan TV tonight from you.
No, we'll do it. All right, then Calvin Phillips.
Look at Andy staring that big pot there. Look, he's a nightmare.
Okay, blood. Okay, blood. Yeah, blood.
Caught a big one. Caught a big one.
Nice. Staring little shit. Anyway, no, listen. We'll win the treble, and I've stuck my neck out on it. I think we'll win the treble.
I think we will, mate. You know, and listen, joking aside, I can understand a little bit of the panicky because obviously it could have gone a bit wrong yesterday.
I'm gone reading Spencer's out there because you've been reading his comments out for 10 minutes.
Who's?
No, yeah, get that one off the screen, didn't you, quick?
What are you on about? Go on. Ian Spencer, in any game, you cannot change KDB Ireland. Totally agree, but the game was won at 3-0.
That's all we've been saying. And we're getting pelters.
Yeah, but these are not needing to get the old jump leads out for their heart, are they? Like
I've just said we'll win the treble. Do you know what? I say we win the treble. Martin, don't jinx it. I say we had a dodgy second half. Martin, you're negative. I don't know which way to go with this one anymore.
Right.
Typical City. Anything good happen.
Exactly. This podcast is typical City in a nutshell, isn't it?
Anne-Marie, just give me a thumbs up, Anne-Marie.
I would just like to say thank you to Martin from Norway on YouTube for his analysis of me since I joined City. I really thank him for saying I world class and me better than Sergio Aguero, who is my all-time idol. He also say I should be starting every game ahead of Erling Haaland, which is an absolute honor. Thank you, Martin. I will speak to you very, very soon because I invite you down to the CFA for an interview with me. Thank you.
Martin.
You could have took the old TikTok cap cut off at the end, couldn't you?
You know,
I've got to advertise.
Was that Manuel from Faulty Towers?
It sounded like it, didn't he?
No,
Hello. I said it anyway.
No, Riz, it really is.
Did you have a cold? Did you have a cold when you recorded that?
Riz, it is Manuel's brother. It's Manuel's brother. It's called Man Unwell.
Manuel Alvarez.
I think you were unwell when you did that.
I did it yesterday, must admit, when I had a couple.
It's got to be the worst accent I've ever heard.
Well, let the viewers, be the judge of that one.
Oh, don't worry, Andy. Payback's a bitch.
Look at what just happened.
Oh, brilliant. I'm trying to think what else he's got lined up.
I've always loved West Ham, by the way. West Ham, great team.
I encouraged West Ham yesterday because I got hammered. And Riz did.
Yeah.
Oh, drinking.
No, is that why you come your way to the Etihad?
I just can't believe I did actually see you yesterday, Martin. I forgot all about
it. It was the fact that you couldn't actually remember where you were going.
He tried to meet me in the Townley. Didn't you, Andy?
All I got was I'm going in Mary D's to buy Anne-Marie a pint, and then I'm going to find somewhere, and then I don't know where I'm going, and then I'm just like, what?
John,
yes.
I just remembered I phoned you as well.
Yeah, you did.
Did he make up, Anne-Marie?
No, because I was going into Mary D's after the game, so I missed it.
All right.
Well, told me that
lucky,
one,
wasn't it?
You told me that one, and then I got a 10-minute spiel about the Hong Kong chipper. I think he's trying to get a sponsorship again. I think he's trying to get a sponsorship with the Hong Kong chippy, actually.
I can only I'm after sponsorship from the Hong Kong chippies, so get your hands off, Andy.
No, you're after free food from the Hong Kong chipper.
Yeah, sponsorship. Without food, I can't come on these podcasts.
Do you want money? Oh, food will do.
Yeah, no, just a chip muffin, a bit of potato pie.
That sort of just reminded me there is with the name. I was doing a live stream on TikTok the other night, and somebody put what did you put? I'm Riz's son, and I thought he would say I'm Riz's son, and it was your Mike's lad, Charlie. I got Rizzy. I'm like that. I'm Riz's son. Yeah, so Charlie Butts said it has to be some positives about the first half. Come on, lads. Sensational, I thought we were. I thought we scared Leicester to absolute death yesterday.
Yeah, they didn't know what was happening, did they?
No.
Absolutely running around. And we just passed through them and scored. And first half is absolutely sublime. What more can I say? But second half, yeah, okay. Send them one.
Oh, see, you don't mention the second half. You see, I thought John Stone's goal was superb.
It was a great goal.
It was brilliant.
Had a great view in the family stand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you'll have probably heard the ball go in the back of the net in the family stand, mate.
Yeah, because the stadium was quiet yesterday, so you had everything.
Oh no, it was rocking, mate, where we were.
All right, listen, admission time here. I thought the South stand was very good yesterday. The family stand yesterday was quiet, mate.
I sang.
Could hear you.
Couldn't hear you on level 2.
I heard you. I heard you as well, Martin, singing Super Alvarez.
You don't want to know what I said about that yesterday.
No, but it's right. You know, let's have a bit of positive about the first half, because I do actually think we're sensational yesterday. Even Haaland's second goal, KDB, Haaland, boom. You know, it's obviously I couldn't see the penalty from where it was, but I think I've seen it on TV afterwards, and I'm sure I thought it was a penalty.
100%. 100%, and I can't believe they took so long over it, to be honest. They were looking for something to fail, to disallow it for. That's what they were doing. I think they must have gone back about 20 phases of play, checking it. In fact, I think they went back to the kickoff, looking from the kickoff.
Let me ask you something, right? Do you know at the Etihad, when it goes to VAR, why does the referee have to go run to go and look on a little screen when there's 2 pissing big screens in the stadium?
Because they don't want us to see it.
They're not allowed to show us in case it causes riots in the stadium.
I mean, they don't want to show us the correct outcome of something to prove that.
Well, we could influence it, couldn't we, by booing or cheering, like at a pantomime.
Oh, no, it's not.
That's what the rule came out with. The rule came out with it will not go on the big screens because it will incite trouble.
Yeah.
And
he can get up close-up details, can't he? And he can have a good look at the screen for minute infringements for us to be pulled upon.
What happened to the one earlier? You know, the free kick that he gave and then didn't give a corner?
The one on
I don't even know what happened with that. Yeah, I don't even know what happened with that one, because we all screamed penalty. Then it was a free kick, and then he just went, penalty. And the thing that annoys me is, they tell you when VAR looking at the penalty, but they don't tell. That was the only time they told you anything about VAR. And he went to VAR about 4 times because you could tell with the way he stopped playing.
He should instantly come up on the screen. He's checking it and what he's checking it for, shouldn't he? Instantly.
Why are you going back on comments?
Because I like them.
He's just trying to wind you up, Martin.
It's what me up. I've been the treble father for 3 months.
When are you heading off to Munich?
We are. Well, I'm picking Paul up at 8:30 on Tuesday morning, and then going over to the M1, picking our Baz up on the way, and then down to Stansted. We fly out.
John.
Yes.
She didn't want war and peace. She just wanted a straight answer.
She asked me when we're heading off, so I'm telling her.
What services are you stopping at? How long are you going to be there?
Don't know yet. Probably none.
What's your hotel in Munich?
We're not. We've got a 3-bedroom apartment.
Oh, what's the address and the room number? and everything else.
Hang on a sec, I'll find it.
Well, it's only one room. All four of them are together.
What police station is Riz getting locked up in?
None. I can't look after it, don't worry.
It was nearly central on Saturday.
It's Baz we've got to worry about. He gets drunk nowadays, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, we're gonna get him drunk again.
Do you two going to Wembley?
Yeah,
No.
I am.
That is going to be some trek for you.
I know.
So, should
I'm also
we get
driving the
back-
17-seat minibus.
Should we get back to some proper football? Like, are we
Yeah,
confident?
can I just say something? I don't know what Aki's done to Saka, but I think he's killed him. Because ever since that game when we beat Arsenal and Aki had Saka in his pocket, he's not been the same player since. It's like that, he took a penalty today. He took a penalty today and totally missed. It didn't even get saved. It just went about a metre the side of the post, the other side. So
Did he channel his inner Mo salad?
yeah, I think so.
So, is everyone still confident we'll finish Bayern? I am.
Yeah.
I think we'll actually win there 2-1.
I said 2-0 at theirs.
Perhaps not. Sorry. Yes.
Thing is, Bayern played quite well. They just didn't. They couldn't finish basically. In the final third, they were terrible.
They were awful yesterday.
Were they? We ruined them again, like we did with Leipzig.
It's weird how Mane's on a ban and then suddenly he's back for Wednesday night. It's got to be the quickest ban they've ever put him on that.
They gave him a one-match ban, didn't they?
Well, it's up to the likes of you, John and Riz. So, because Manny will start, when he's warming up, just say, Manny, have you heard what Sané's just said about you?
Yeah.
Cause a bit of aggro.
Oh, don't worry, there'll be a song about it, believe me, won't they?
Yeah.
No, I think it's
Yeah.
over because Bayern Munich have got to score 3 just to get tied with us, which means the game's open, which it falls right in our hands.
Yeah,
I do
too
think
right.
we'll win 2-1. And that's not like me.
'Cause we're going to get chances over there.
Yeah.
We will.
They're got, like you just said, Martin, they're going to come up. It's going to be wide open. So it could be a high-scoring game, to be honest.
I think we'll go through. I know what
Yeah,
Super Six saying because he thinks UEFA's going to screw us over and 2 red cards and 6 penalties and everything else.
I need us to go through because I need this Leeds game to move back to Saturday.
Well, I thought you said you want to get back to the Bernabeu for revenge.
Well, yeah, that as well, yeah. And a bit of sunshine.
Sunshine in the square. Oh, drinking martinis. Get
Yeah.
in.
John, who sponsors the League Cup?
Who sponsors the League Cup?
Calibre.
It's not them.
No, what they called?
The Caribou.
The Caribou. Shoot me up,
Isn't that an animal? Isn't that an animal?
It's the Carabao.
The Cowabunga
Like
Cup.
Like
Yeah,
it's
Cowabunga
the
Cup.
Bernabeu.
Milk Cup.
Bloody hell, Super City. Is that Martin on a burner account?
No, told you. I don't know if people have a go at me when he's sat there panicking about the UEFA cartel, as he calls them.
I agree
Yeah,
with that.
Madrid.
Big Margaret, I agree with that. And that's for saying I don't fear Madrid. You know, let's do our job on Wednesday, but I do not fear Madrid.
We should have beat them last season.
Do you know what I'd say to Madrid? If you want to continue your stadium renovation, you lie down and let us win. Otherwise, no more money.
Yeah.
Can't continue your renovation. Sorry.
Listen, hang on, Super City. In your other bloody British then,
There's flip-flops left, right and centre here.
hang on a
Skip
minute.
Reddick.
Hang on a minute. He might have had a sleep between his last message and this one. Only kidding, mate. Only kidding.
He's gone from Martin's flapping to I'm flapping to we're in the final.
Oh.
Isn't it great?
Yeah, I'm with Alex there. We'll beat Madrid, no fear whatsoever, and I believe that as well. I'm confident.
I don't fear anyone. I fear Pep.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only thing I fear, Pep's mind. On paper, our team right now, we smash anyone in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, listen,
I think Super City might be drinking something.
Why?
He's got Southampton winning at Arsenal now.
No, it's like taking something. No, to be fair.
Yeah.
To be fair,
The bus home.
No, it doesn't matter, does it? Right? Listen, no. I get his theory here because Arsenal have had a proper wobble the past 2 games, haven't they? Liverpool and today. Southampton are fighting for their lives. Arsenal on a bit of a wobble. Listen.
No, well, I mean, the biggest thing for me, if I was Arsenal, the reason I'd be worried is that in the past 2 games, they've been 2-0 up and thrown it away.
Yeah.
That's a bigger worry than drawing the games to me.
Either way, Super City, thanks for waking Anne-Marie up.
You know what? I agree with him or her, whoever Super City is. I agree with him. I think that this end of this part of the season now, crazy things happen, as we know. Things that shouldn't happen, and I think Southampton are now playing Arsenal at the right time for Southampton because they're proper bottling out now. Arsenal, they've not been in this position for many, many years, and they're bottling it.
19 years, and that's what I'm saying. So listen. On paper, Southampton will get annihilated at the Emirates.
But it's the Premier League, mate.
That's what I'm
top
saying.
Can beat bottom can beat top. You just past form goes out of the window at this stage of the season now. Nerves come into it.
Yeah, I remember
nerves and potential injuries that you've been carrying all season and not said anything. They start taking the toll now.
Yeah, I remember us winning the league when West Brom, who were bottom of the table, beat United.
True.
Yep.
And give us the league.
True.
Yeah.
Do you know how confident I am? I think City will smash Arsenal 5-1.
Yeah.
You've just
4-0.
accused somebody of drinking, haven't you?
No, I think we'll smash them.
Listen, who knows? It's because Martin has said it 3 times, Anne-Marie.
Yeah.
If we smash him, that's Arsenal done. They'll never,
20 years.
they'll never recover from it.
No.
Arsenal fan TV, they'll go into meltdown. They'll be Arteta out. There'll be death threats sent and everything. It'll be carnage.
Did anyone see, on a positive note, did anyone see Erling Haaland's goal celebration yesterday?
About the love art.
Mm-hmm.
Jude Bellingham does that.
Right.
Yeah,
you know, like JB22 has been trademarked in the UK.
No, it just reminded me of when KDB did his little Haaland celebration last year.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. He's coming, isn't he? He's definitely coming.
Absolutely.
I think he's overrated anyway.
Don't you be one of them fans. 130 million. What a waste.
He's 19 now, though. He's when he was 18, he could get away with stuff. He's 19 now, so, we'll be more critical.
Someone told me today they preferred Declan Rice.
I prefer chicken fried rice.
Yeah.
I said, well, where are you putting Declan Rice? Oh, put him in that 8 role. I said, he's a number 6. You should drop in Rodri all of a sudden. Not even the same player.
Yeah.
I just think now we have got the momentum. Let's go back 2 weeks to where we're like, it's not so much now ifs, buts, and maybes, is it? We're more or less channeling our thoughts on games and stuff we need to do and when we need to do it. Whereas Arsenal, I think we've said it in the chat there, in fact, Arsenal are resembling Martin at the minute, flapping their asses off.
10 straight wins.
Oh, have you took a Mr. Positive pill now?
10 straight wins, 6 straight wins in the league.
Yeah. So why are you flopping?
I ain't flopping.
Is it coming, boys?
Sorry?
Yeah.
What? It's good to have
coming.
in mind that water, isn't it?
Man,
Is that what you're going to be saying in your hotel room next week, John? With
Oh, yes.
Not in
Look at this,
my
I've got
room,
a big
it's not, I
idea.
can tell you. Yeah. That's me sleeping on the balcony again.
Oh,
that's why he did that image yesterday. He was getting John in the mood. You ready for Wednesday, John? This will be in your drink.
That brought up an
get
horrible
frightened
image in my head, that.
I bet it will.
Might even be in your face as you were about to say come Wednesday night.
Yeah, thank you, Michael. Yeah, come on, give us
When he decided to take up painting, that was bad enough.
Yeah. Listen,
Oh, yeah.
John, do you sleepwalk?
No, mate.
Oh,
But Riz does. He ends up painting something. Don't you?
Sat at the easel.
Have I got it on here?
You should
I
have.
hope not.
I need to get a video made of you. Oh,
Yeah, we're going to get one of
come on.
Andy.
You got a video made of me?
Listen,
So
just go on TikTok. Just go on TikTok. There's loads of Andy on there.
If Super City's still in the chat, get on it.
Cheers, Michael, for the comment.
Jesus, what's this turning into?
Revenge.
Right, come on. Any thoughts on next Wednesday's, everyone?
Yeah, but we win 5-1.
What?
Next
That
Wednesday. This Wednesday.
This Wednesday, next Wednesday.
This
You're
Wednesday.
talking the Arsenal game, Blue Art. He said next Wednesday.
Which Wednesday?
Does anyone agree with the ref yesterday?
No, they're all awful, mate.
I just think they're getting too young. We've gone from the sublime to the ridiculous where we're bringing in 31, 32-year-old refs now to do top Premier League games.
Yeah. How much experience have they got at the top flight?
Yeah.
None.
They're not earning experience because the amount who dropped out because, I don't know. It's a job I could never do.
I'd have no chance.
Therefore, for FIFA, if anyone gets a spare ticket for the Arsenal, please let me know.
All right. FIFA, I love you.
Martin, should ref my goat?
Well, it's his
He's only-
go and play football.
No, he's only kidding. Kidding. Go, kid.
Oh, God. Tumbleweed. Where's the tumbleweed?
Give up, Andy.
Martin, you referee and I'll be your linesman. It'll be dead funny, mate.
Oh,
Bloody hell.
Riz, speaking of which, so, have you got an announcement for that match, mate? That charity that match? Come on.
Not yet. No. It's not official yet.
It's not.
I'll let you know next podcast.
No, I need to come and watch this game.
Have you had second thoughts?
No. I'm doing it.
Oh, I need to watch this game.
There you go. You can swap it with some camels.
No, that's what Mahrez did with Anne-Marie.
Just don't step on the toes.
Anne-Marie, give the thumbs up.
Anne-Marie, I know you love me.
I love him. Absolutely love him.
I love you too.
Sorry, Anne-Marie, I picked the wrong one then.
No, you didn't.
You know what? It doesn't matter how many times I see that. It's just total quality.
Good accent and all that, isn't it?
It's how she was crying as well. There was tears in her eyes and everything. Oh,
I was drunk.
No, that's no
what Mahrez
excuse.
said.
Was Anne-Marie, was it Mahrez a 10-pinter?
No,
No, what was it then?
I drink him under the table any day of the week.
Oh, I didn't mean with you a 10-pinter, I'll drink him under the table.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to win that.
Moving on.
Swift half.
From doors to doors. Listen, thanks for joining doors to doors. You've just got it's legendary part of the show.
I think we've traumatised doors for doors.
Yeah.
with your 2 videos.
I think they've commented twice and they've both been what the fuck's going on?
I'm gonna say the analytical viewpoints are getting better week in, week out.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Very good.
Right, guy. Anybody got out before we go? So yeah, we're confident for this Wednesday against Bayern. Okay, Anne-Marie, give us a prediction.
3-1 City. So we go through 6-1 on aggregate.
3-6-1. Oh, 3-6-1. 3-6-1. Oh, some sort of Manchester phone code or something there.
No,
That's the formation. That's the formation
we
we're playing.
go through 6-1 on aggregate.
Can't beat 6-1.
2-0, I reckon.
To who?
To City.
Riz.
2-1.
Alvarez. Martin.
4-3.
To who?
7-3 on aggregate. To City. 7-3 on aggregate. I think it'll just be a crazy game.
Yeah, I think you could be right, to be honest.
I think it's literally one of them. Just hold on and just enjoy it.
Okay, Anne-Marie, you can kick off with a prediction for the semi-final.
That's what Mahrez said, isn't it, to Anne-Marie? I'll just hold on and enjoy it.
He passed it back as well.
It was all left. It was all left side.
I'm just looking at some of the things there. 6-0. Yeah.
Sorry, Anne-Marie, rudely interrupted.
Yeah, 4-0 for semi-final.
Oh.
What do you fancy from the semi, John?
The semi-final at Wembley, I fancy. 4-2.
4-2. Riz?
Just a semi would do me, to be honest.
You've always said you like a semi, so
Don't get one Wednesday night, mate.
I only like semis when they're at Aston Villa. I'm not into going to Wembley for a semi. I'll go to Wembley for the final, but I reckon it'll be 3-1 for City.
So you're saying the further you go down the semis, not as important.
Exactly.
Gets a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Martin,
the closer to Wembley you get, the harder it gets.
Martin, stop bringing filth to our channel.
Why? Have I upset everyone tonight? What's going on here?
Come on, Martin, your prediction. Come on, get this semi out your mouth. Come on.
Depends on the team.
Oh my God! Just say it.
3-1.
To who?
To us.
Well, you know.
And under yours. And you can't say, I don't do predictions.
No, I've done the prediction tonight. 2-1 to City against Bayern Munich. And I'm going to go 17-1 to City on the semi.
Really?
No, I'll go for
actually,
3-0.
I'm going to go 5-0 in this summer because my daughter's going, and my daughter's never been to a game and watched us lose yet.
See, I'm refraining from saying anything now.
Last word you said, yet.
So,
all right, never seen us lose.
Listen, guys, thanks for everybody in the comments. As always, very, very much appreciated. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to the channel, and then you'll get alerted to this lunacy every time we do one. Later. Yeah. Then Martin's Mancunian way. Get over to what?
Put your willy away.
I don't like your finger.
Are them his toes?
No, sorry.
Oh my God!
I was scrolling comments. Sorry.
I thought you were stroking comments then. Anyway, so yeah, head over to Martin's Mancunian Way as well. You know, it's always a good gig over there as well.
Have you got King Charles in there with his sausage fingers? What we going down there?
I just don't know what this lunacy happens anymore. I really, really don't. Thank you, everybody.
Wednesday night, we have a watch along.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit there with 2 or 3 other people and just watch the game.
We're going to sit there with about 3,000, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm doing it. I might be seeing it through blurred vision, though.
Yeah, just a comment there from doors to doors. Sorry, I hope we've not really baffled you tonight. Thanks for the compliment, guys. Join us, subscribe to this channel, subscribe to Martin's. Job done, and then you'll be able to see the
your life will be complete.
Definitely.
I'd say completely changed.
Yeah, I'm not.
I've got something
for the better.
I've got something special as well for next week. I'm doing a travel vlog to and from Wembley.
Right, that'll be good. Like Judith Chalmers with a beard.
I'll see you at Wembley, Martin.
Yeah, I'm just going to go in Watford Gap and just film it for an hour.
Should we do one, John? John, why don't we do one for travelling to Germany?
Yeah, we can do. By all means.
Yeah, we'll do one as well.
Right, there
They'll
you
get
go.
a bit X-rated when the police get involved.
Do me a favour, John and Riz, do me a favour, though. This vlog, what you're doing, don't be doing a Kyle Walker. Just behave yourself. Stay safe. Stay safe in Germany. Bring us back the victory. Anne-Marie, thanks for joining us. Martin,
No
thank you for joining us. You know, even though you've been dead negative. And everyone in the chat, thank you very much. Speak to you very,
For
very
abusing me.